But, put this on there for a minute. First things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. My company is Crystal Edge Technology, screens powered by God's technology. We were going to put out a few challenges today, actually quite a few challenges today. So we've been challenging the gray screen paint mixes. As you know, they have not been backing up their products. We have given them multiple opportunities to back their products up, and it just has not been done. So we had one set for a day. Person just never came on, never backed it up. And if they do try to back it up, they try to cut corners as much as possible. So that way we have to make sure that we make the rules by the book so they can understand that you can't cut corners in these demonstrations. You got to match your demonstrations exactly the same. So today we're going to be doing a contrast only max out zone, which means you're going to have to show a meter that is completely maxed out. Your meter can't be sitting on the shelf, can't be sitting on a bookcase, has to be laying flat to the floor. Reason why we do that is because the only ambient light, if your lights are powerful enough, you should get that meter to be the trigger off at the max out. We don't want them by doors. I have the door open up and light hitting. We don't want that. Has to be in an area where there's no light affecting the screen at all. Be careful. These guys will stick screens near meters near the door and open them up and try to get them to trigger off to get the numbers to jump. They'll stick them near windows, stuff like that, sneaky stuff like that. But as you can see, my windows are right over here. And my screen, my meter is right here in the middle of the floor. Near no windows, near no doors, that's where it has to be at. So that way, I have to have enough light in here to max out the meter. Grateful for me, but thankful that I have a overhead fluorescent light that actually generates a ton of light that allows my meter to max out. So let's make this crystal clear because, as I said before, these individuals will find ways to cheat. You can't have your meter near no doors or windows in the center of your floor. No light can be hitting it. It has to be in the center of the floor. That's it. Because I said I've seen one they would actually open up doors and put the meters next to a bookcase and open up the door to basically generate more throw off the meter reading, stuff like that. You know, to cheat. Or they have a meter sitting up here in the front and the projector will hit it and basically that'll jump the meter. Or they have a bunch of lights in the room that they never use in their demonstrations to get the meter to jump. No. Meter must be in the center. There can't be any window light, no door light touching it at all, period. That's how it has to be done. All right, so let's show off what our technology can do versus gray screen paint mixes. At the end of the day, as I said before, do not destroy your investment on these mixes because they are untested. And these are old products. Like I said, we made them way back in the day. Now, as you can see, my screen is 126 inches, Elite Screen 16:9. It hits a ton of ambient light. Ceilings are white, and the floors are somewhat white because they're getting a little dirty, but they're white. And as you can see, our meter is maxed out. I'm gonna go in here and press the power off, and then put it back on. Make sure it maxes out. Turn it off. Put it back on. There you go. So you can see we're in an official maxed out zone. We're actually 14 feet away from the screen. Also, too, when doing this demonstration, your projector must be 14 feet away from the screen. No ultra short throws at all, period. You have to show a distance at 14 feet. All right. Oh, yeah, I forgot. It must be in 720p too, and the demonstration must be done live. They're not going to do this. Trust me. They're not going to do it. But it's just to show you at the end of the day why you don't want to actually buy these products. And at the end of the day, you want to invest your money in something that's going to actually work. Not going to leave you in the dark. You have to go through other nonsense where the colors are going to be washing out. And altogether, it's just going to be a complete nightmare. Let me turn my volume up a little bit because it's early in the day. My neighbor's already at work. My system's pretty loud sometimes, so I try to be a little bit more courteous to my neighbors. So let's go back a minute on that. Ooh, let's do something else again. Now, if your product works as people say they work, it should be to do this with no problem whatsoever. And the reason why I choose this particular demonstration and a few of them, because this particular demonstration was done in a pitch black environment. So we're calling out all gray screen paint mixes. Back your product. Now, if they choose to ignore these demonstrations or challenges as we given them, the Amazon tablecloth, showing at the end of the day you're not getting ripped off and you could be doing it yourself in the tablecloth, or some of the other demonstrations we showed you, I basically like that to really show their contrast levels in a max out zone, clean colors and so forth to make sure the screens are not washing out. Because I have yet to see any of them back it up yet. I don't have to be on your account. I got other people that actually roam the internet for me when I'm busy. They screenshot. Y'all are not backing it up. So every day we'll give you a challenge. Of course, this makes us look extremely good because we can back our products up 100%, but they can't. All right, let's get some deeper contrast levels in here. You already know that just going to do this video right here. I like this one right here because this one right here has color and contrast, but I want to do something darker than that. Let's go with the Starfield demonstration. Starfield screensaver. Now, you should be able to pull this off with no problem at all. It's not that hard. It's just a dark, dark, dark screensaver. Let's go with the New York City skyline. That's another dark demonstration. Now, the reason why we're telling people to do this, because at the end of the day, like I said, if you're falsifying, now say you're not falsifying your demonstration. Say you're not making fake accusations that your product pulls contrast levels equal to dark technology. Then, at the end of the day, this doesn't involve you. But if you are going out making these outlandish statements that your product does it, then you should have no problem following this demonstration. We've already tested the product. It doesn't do what it says it does, but you should have no problem doing this. How hard can it be? Now, I just got finished doing an 17 screen certified demonstration against my product. So to do something like this should be easy. Now, when you're doing research for a good screen paint, what you should do is watch our demonstrations and compare what we do to everybody else's at the end of the day to make sure you're going to get the best of the best. Because as I said before you buy from us, do your research. See exactly how many people are doing demonstrations on our level. Just to show you how crazy our white levels are. It does include you guys. You can't do this one. It's just for us to show off how amazing our white levels are. This is what we can do. This is easy for us. All right, let's get back to those contrast demonstrations. I want to go with the LG fish. Let me see. Oh, really quick. I just want to do this one quick. I love to show off our white level technology. I love showing it off. Any chance I get a chance, I show off that white level technology. All right, just have a little fun there. Let's go over to, let me see. Where's that goldfish? I don't know. Black background with goldfish screensaver. This is an extremely hard one to do. So the background must remain black at all times while the goldfish moves back and forth across the screen. And this has to be done in a max out zone. Because like I said, if gray screens are equal to black technology, they should be able to pull this with no problem whatsoever. I think the LG beta fish may be a little too easy, so this one right here is actually pretty hard to do. And that's what you have to do. Complete the challenge by today. If your product does what it's supposed to do, you should be able to perform this with no problem. This is extremely hard to do for a gray screen. Very hard, especially in a maxed out zone. You won't have the dark to protect you at all. And not once, you can't turn the lights out. Not once. Because I noticed in demonstrations, eventually they go with the lights out. They have to. They can basically show what their screen can do. But at the end of the day, if your technology is good, you shouldn't have to do this. We don't have to. My screen's much larger than your screen. I'm at 126 right now. Just to give you an idea how hard this is to do on a gray screen, I'm going to show you. That's how hard it is. The entire screen shows black with one goldfish passing through it. You have to maintain that entire background has to stay black at all times, from corner to corner, which means no zooming up on top of the screen. Show the entire screen from corner to corner. It has to maintain a black level. Now, just to show you how badly they cannot do this, we're going to post this challenge every day. After all our test demonstrations, we will post this to have this challenge met. It'll never be done. We do it for 1 month. And I guarantee you, every month for every day that we post this challenge, they will not be done. I guarantee you. They can't perform it. The screen can't do it. They have to be in a dark environment to pull off. That's why at the end of the day, gray screen paint products, even gray projection screens, it's just basically not worth your time. Oh, there's another one. Nighttime relaxing oil rig. While we're in here, let's do these screensavers real quick. Star field. At the end of the day, you can see that you are not getting what you think you're getting when it comes to these gray screens that claim they can pull contrast levels and all the other stuff. Nah, not true. They can't do it. I need that nighttime relaxing oil rig. I do not understand what that. Okay. I saw this really crazy dark demonstration. Space. Here we go. There it is, right there. Super dark. And mind you, in these demonstrations, we don't want any colors or none of that stuff. We want it to be pitch black. And the best one, when it comes to pitch black, will be the black background screensaver goldfish. That's all you have to say. Black background screensaver goldfish. And it will bring it right up. And that's what you have to display. So that way you don't cheat and put colors into it, because I don't like when people do demonstration, put a whole lot of color into it. No, it's just dark. No, this is what you're going to have to display. I'll put the link at the bottom so you can click on it and get it anytime you want. All right, let's see if they can back it up or if it's worth your time of basically destroying your theater system because you can't see contrast at the end of the day. If I want, I can sit there and watch Tron, Batman, Dark Knight, whatever it is, doesn't make a difference. The screen will pick it up. That's what you want at the end of the day. Even with a 2 million to 1 contrast ratio on a projector, it's not going to be able to see it. As a matter of fact, you don't even have to go back 7 feet. I would rather just use that 2 million to 1 because I want people to show at the end of the day, with a projector that powerful, you still can't even pick up contrast in a fully lit environment, even with 2 million to 1 versus my 3,000 to 1. Well, good luck. Hope these are done by the day. If not, and we already know the deal already. They can't back their products up. Well, God